Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. Hello, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, Twin Cities by Night. Homecoming is our second story arc that takes place in the spring of 2010 and in Twin Cities, Minnesota. Follow the story of Ophelia, a Toreador played by Alex, Jonathan, a Ventrue played by David, Katao, a Gangrel played by Joaquin, and William, a Ventrue played by Slavic, as they once again find themselves working together to find out who or what is targeting them and those close to them. If you'd like to contact us, you can reach out to us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM or on Facebook at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy.
Jonathan, your phone rings.
God, what a busy day. Yes.
Hey, John.
Hey, William.
Ophelia's kind of broken down about this whole star thing.
She would.
Yeah, you know how she is. She wants you to trace the call if you could. Or, try to find her. We're at your place, by the way.
You know, that's going to take a lot of work, too, Jonathan. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not like a simple, it's cell phone tower tranquilization.
I mean, it's really bad with her. And I mean really bad. Like, she wouldn't help us much if she was in this state for long.
All right. I guess I'm going to go and meet the whole gang at my house because that's where you guys are all at, right?
I'm not there.
I'm changing the fucking locks.
Count on you?
When have you never not been able to count on me?
It's a rhetorical question.
I'm going to make a call to Detective Burroughs.
This is Burroughs. What's going on?
This is Paul Halen. I need you to do another job for me off the record.
Okay, what's that?
I want you to do a cell phone triangulation for me, and I will make it very profitable for you.
Oh, man. Okay, I got people who can do that, but it's going to take at least, like, a couple days, man. That's not something.
No, I need it done right now.
Like, right now? All the IT, it's fucking 2 a.m, man. All the IT folks are gone, man.
So wake them the fuck up.
Listen, it's gonna cost $5,000, man.
All right, fine.
All right, I need the number that called, the time. I need the 2 numbers involved and the time that the call took place and the length of the call, if you could.
Okay. I'll have that done in 5 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna start making some calls.
You 5 minutes.
You can just text it to me, okay?
Okay, will do, and I'll drive to my house.
Katao, what are you doing?
So I think I'll be in the car with my dog in the back seat, and I just got an idea. Okay, I'm gonna call up the others and say, like, okay, guys, I think I might have something we can use.
I don't answer.
You don't answer. You're out of the shower.
I'm wearing one of Jonathan's bathrobes because my clothes are covered in blood.
All your phones ring, so go ahead.
So yeah, I think I might have found something of that. So my clan is a thing with animals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was from my dog. I was able to find something out that so far it seems that Markin, the rapist, he's really seems to be the one in charge, and all the others seem to be afraid of him. Here's the other thing. Apparently he just smelled like sex, but we can't smell like that anymore. We don't work that way, which means he had to have gone to a human somewhere to do that.
Okay.
A rapist that smells like sex. Who would have thought?
So I'm thinking that either A, you can, Jonathan, see if you can find any reports of similar events around the town. I'll see if I can just walking the streets right now, see if I can find anything.
Maybe we should go to the acute psychiatric ward or wherever it is that his therapist works at. And then we could get his record and then go knock on her door at 2:00 in the morning.
So what are you going to go look into there, Mr. Katao?
Like I said, I'm going to see if I can walk the street and see, like, any prostitutes or anyone's like you'll see in this guy recently.
Now, mind you, I mean, like in most cities, there's going to be prostitutes involved.
I know.
Like there's like unfortunately.
Could I sort of try to narrow it down? So, would I know what his type was? No.
Yeah, I'll let you think about that. But I'm just saying, like, it's kind of to go and talk to, like, you can spend the rest of the night doing that. You know what I mean? Like going to different prostitutes and asking them, but It's your call. Cut to the house. So, Jonathan, you roll up into the house, and you know the scene that you're coming upon. You see 4 Kindred in there.
I'm going to go look at all of them. What the fuck, man? You guys going to start paying rent?
Quite the party here.
Ophelia
Really?
looks pretty shaken up.
Yeah, I do.
You look great in that robe. You complete it. Why don't you keep it?
I'll just flip you the bird.
I love you too.
I'll blow a kiss using my middle finger at you.
Where should you shoot at? We've got work to do.
Sorry, I'm trying to compose myself. Can I borrow one of your suits? I ruined my clothes. What are we doing?
We're going to go and investigate the therapist for Markin. Remember, you had your ID in the glove compartment of your car.
Yeah, and you remember the same therapist that Brian, his phone number, or the not the therapist, the
Institute.
Institute. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and give me Star's phone number. In fact, just hand me your phone.
Grab my phone and pass it to him, and I'll look grateful, like kind of smiling at him, sort of, but not trying to be too.
You can wear the same outfit, by the way. You just need to probably change like the shirt. You know what I'm saying? And you could probably use one of his dress shirts.
I'll text Detective Burrows the information.
Thank you.
He's like, got it. He's like, I'll get back to you in a couple hours. They're coming in.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm so going to screw Burrows over, by the way. I can't wait to give him the big reveal when I'm like not really an FBI agent and he's been just totally bent over backwards this whole time.
You two planning to go to this institution at 3 in the morning, or what's your plan?
Fuck yeah, we are. Or I guess we could go first thing in the evening tomorrow.
Yeah,
that
I
might be a
vote
good
that
idea.
just because less chance of us, getting caught out in the sun.
And it looks like Ophelia needs to get her shit together.
A bit more composed after the shower. I've kind of steeled my resolve a little bit.
I understand. Do you guys just want to go cut to the next day and then take it from there?
Yeah, I suppose I'll head back to my own apartment after like a night of a couple hours of just fruitless searching.
I'm gonna call up a couple of my my herd to top off.
All right, how much are you taking?
3, and I'd like to have a talk with Carlos alone.
Okay, yeah, let's have a talk.
Privately.
Well, everyone leaves. By the way, Cynthia wants to come with you, Ophelia. Is that okay?
Sure. Yeah. Carlos can't though.
As you're walking out, she's like, I really feel that you giving me some of your blood really helped me out. It's helping me kick the
How
habit.
the cravings
So,
going for you?
a little bit better, but it helped.
You can feed again if you'd like. I'll offer my neck to her.
She goes ahead and takes a blood pool point. So go ahead and mark it off. All right, we'll cut to you, Jonathan. So you're sitting there. Carlos is sitting on the couch, just kind of looking like, what the fuck? Like you can tell by his face that he's still just like processing all this shit. He really he's kind of an introvert, doesn't really have a lot to say in situations. Just kind of.
I'm gonna point at him and be like, "Follow me."
Okay, and he gets up and he follows you.
I'm gonna take him down to the basement.
Oh no!
He's going down. You can see he looks a little nervous. He's like, "What are you showing me down here?"
I'm showing your future one way or another.
Oh my god.
And he's like, "What's that?"
The only reason you're alive right now is because of me and the members of my coterie. You don't fully comprehend the magnitude of danger that you have placed us all in.
He just kind of looks at you. He's just kind of looking at you. His eyes are just kind of getting a little bigger. Okay.
By harboring you here now, myself and every other member of my coterie could be staked out and left for the sun. That's 4 lives destroyed because of you.
You could probably make that, it would be 5 after Cynthia, and you just kind of, you see him looking at the ground, like he's kind of ashamed.
Well, 5.5, right? But who's counting?
You just kind of see him you see like a couple tears start coming out of his eyes while he's looking at the ground. He's like, well, what do you want me to do? I don't know what to do. I'm lost.
Yeah, and that's the problem. And the answer is that you belong to me.
What do you mean by that?
That means that you will belong to me. I am going to take you under my wing, and I'm going to teach you what you need to know to survive so that you don't continue this spiral of destroying people's lives.
You just kind of take an over-accentuated deep breath, even though he's obviously not breathing anymore, but he still clings to the facade. What do you want in return for that? I know how you work. Doing what?
Whatever I need you to do.
And he just he's sitting there dwelling on it, and he's looking, and he's like, I have no other options, man.
No, you don't.
And you kind of see him look around, and he's like, wipes it, palms the bottom of his eyes. Well, fuck it, right? What else do I have to lose? I'm already dead.
I'm going to reach into my pocket. and pull out my keys and lock from ice chest to ice chest and unlocking them. And I'm going to let him open each of them.
He opens them and he's like, you see him step back from the first one. It's like, what the fuck? And he looks at you like a little panicked, you know?
Maybe you recognize a couple of them. They look a little desiccated now, you know. That's the results of what our blood can do to mortals.
He looks at him. He's like, wait a second. These are the bitches who fucking had me all fucking strung up in their goddamn basement, huh?
It is.
You see him, sucks in. He just spits like fucking on one of their fucking, spits on one of their bodies and just kind of shuts the cooler. And he looks at you with like a look. It goes from like a what the fuck is this guy crazy look to like a look of admiration almost. Why are you keeping him like this?
The first lesson that you need to learn is never throw away a corpse that you can use later.
How are you going to use this?
What I'm about to tell you now, you cannot tell anyone else ever.
Okay,
These are the mother and daughter, or the mother and sister of our prince's, this city's prince.
The head vampire guy? This is his fucking mother and sister?
Absolutely. We don't know how much that he is aware of, but at some point in time, we're going to stick it to him.
So you're telling me it's because this fucking asshole who runs our kind in this city that I was fucking in that goddamn fucking place for 6 months having this shit happen to me inadvertently or purposefully, either or. It's because of him that this shit happened?
Life isn't that simple. You need to stop thinking of everything in white and black. We live in a world of darkness where there's only shadows.
He's like, fucking A, man. He's like, what the fuck have I got myself into? Holy shit. Oh,
but I am going to teach you. But you have to follow my lead, do as I say, and understand that the biggest and hardest skill that we can learn is to keep our mouths shut.
Hey, man, you see him look like he has a moment of realization. That's how I fucking survived until those people strung me up, man. You got me. I'm sold, man. I'm on board. Fuck this shit. If this is what I have to do
You're
to
going to live
myself,
with me from now on.
All right.
Until I can get you on your feet and I feel that you're ready to go out. This is where you're going to be.
And I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Pick up a little blood pool point. You gave Cynthia a blood pool point. She awakens with you. You can tell that she's really. Give me a perception and empathy roll. Difficulty 6.
3 success.
You're getting the sense that somehow there's a correlation between the fact that when you are giving her a dot or giving her some of your blood, that she seems to be more emotionally attached to you. And it's almost to the point because I don't think your character, Ophelia, obviously has any kind of feelings like that about this chick, obviously, because of the things going on with Star. But you could, not that she's like in love with you, but it's almost like when you meet someone and you're like, I don't know if you guys ever have that happen to you. I have before, where you meet someone and you're kind of like, oh yeah, I could hang out with this person. But then it almost becomes like that person's like wanting to hang out with you all the time. You know what I mean? And you're just like, it could be the same sex, opposite sex, whatever. It's not like a sexual thing. It's just maybe their interpretation of the friendship or where it's going is a lot different than yours.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. So that's where it's kind of like to the point where it's like almost like, hey, we're friends. And I'm not going to role play it out, but you can tell that she's definitely. At first, you thought maybe it was because of you helping her out, which there was definitely some of that there. But you could definitely tell in the last 2 days, it's like gotten magnetized like tenfold. And you kind of know, and you're give me a intelligence and an occult difficulty 6.
4 successes. Look at that.
There you go. So you're able to kind of piece together. This might be something equivalent of ghouling. That Kindred could be fucking somehow by feeding another Kindred blood. That somehow you can get the same inadvertent effect as what you were able to piece together with ghouling and what you guys are able to find out.
I'm a little bit disturbed by. My humanity's kicking in. I'm a bit disturbed by the idea of having
do that.
Control over somebody.
Well, let's talk about this. Are you with the realization of what you have done?
Yeah.
Are you going to pursue it or are you going to stop?
I'm not. I'm going to stop. I'm kind of disturbed by the idea of taking away someone's free will.
Yeah, because I was about to say, if you're like, fuck yeah, I'll do this. I was like, okay, let's do a roll because that's definitely like not humane. You know what I mean? So
I'm going to be kind of a bit cold towards her in the morning. I'll just be like, I'm going out. I'm going to drop you back off with Carlos. We'll leave in 20 minutes, and I'll go start getting dressed and just leave her.
You can tell, too, when you're, like, driving. We'll cut to when you start driving over there or whatever. She's doing is everything okay? Or what's on your mind? Or, you know what I mean? Like, she can sense a distance, you know?
Yeah. I'll do the typical, be like, yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
We will cut to Katao. What are you doing, good sir?
So waking up, I'm gonna do another scan out the window. Just everything going on outside.
Looking. Yeah, nothing really going on outside. You see, it's still raining again, as it was the night before. This kind of again matches your mood, not in a cheesy like emo gothic way, but definitely fucking more rain. Great. You can tell it's probably gonna be a humid, hot summer, just from how much moisture is currently going on. You hear the chirping of your phone as it rings, as it's sitting on like an end table on your couch.
I pick it up.
You see it's Annabelle or Anne number that's calling you. For those of you who don't know, that's the now Gangrel Primogen who's kind of off the wall. The fact that there's someone who is only like 40 years being a Kindred is in a Primogen role. But
hey, Annabelle, what is it?
So I need you to start showing your face at Elysium a little bit more. I understand that you're dealing with your stuff and you're processing. I totally respect you. I'm having a hard time. I don't know how else to say it.
Which Elysium?
I'm at the underground right now. Just show your face at least. We need to show strength and unity right now. I think some of these people, without saying too much over these phone lines, I think that too many people know that you and I are probably in a weakened state right now, right? And I feel like there's vultures circling around us right now. So
no need to worry about that. I'll be on my way.
All right, so you're heading over there. Sweet. All right, William, you wake up. What are you doing?
I think look over those accounts from Ellsworth.
What are you trying to do, good sir?
Well, I guess I'll try to survey the situation, see what my options are right now, how to use them, maybe even against Dunstern, see how, basically what I can do with this. Yeah.
Let's do perception and finances, difficulty 6, and let's see if you can come up with some kind of plan of action here.
I think I'm going to use a willpower point there. Okay, so
Holy
2 successes.
Shit.
2 successes. So here's 2 options that you could probably do. One is you can outright try to like buy stock out or try to do stock manipulation. I guess basically investments that Dunstern Organic Consultants has their money spent in. Does it make sense? You know what I mean? Like basically make it to where what they have invested isn't worth shit anymore, or try to lower the price to where it kind of feels like a punch, and even get even creative and try to do damage to their reputation, their business reputation. Like for example, did you guys hear when Target was hacked like 3 or 4 years ago around the Christmas season? A lot of these companies, and they had like 3 million customers, 4 million customers, personally identifiable information, credit card information was stolen by some hackers. Most of the time, those companies aren't actually harmed by an immediate loss of money, but they're harmed by reputational damage that occurs to where people are like, oh, I don't want to shop there because they got hacked and I don't want my shit stolen. Does that make sense? Those are your 2 options. Does that make sense? You could do a harm of reputation, like damage to their reputation to where people don't want to, where they can't make potential deals, or people who have deals with them back out. Or you can try to buy up stock options and stuff like that, or try to, or cause, to where the stocks that they have aren't worth anything anymore, or are very lowered. Stock manipulation.
Yeah.
Unless you can think of something else you would like to do and shoot it my way.
Okay, cool. And the next thing I'm going to do is take an expensive bottle of, I don't know, whiskey or wine or something that David would want to drink.
Okay.
My ghoul.
Call him over.
And I'm gonna, add my blood to it.
And then are you gonna call your ghoul, or you want him to come over?
I think I'll just leave it for later, maybe for a write-up or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to slow the game down.
Yeah, tracking. So with the 2 options to go against Dunstern, are you wanting to start one of those options now, or you want to think about it?
You know what? I think I'm going to try to damage their reputation. I think that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does. Let's do it. And you get to roll manipulation and finances.
Is this going to be extended, or?
Let's get creative with it. An extended combative roll. Does that make sense? So you're going to roll something, and I'm going to roll something. Whoever gets to 5 successes more, we will go ahead and call that a win. Does that make sense? To where you cause damage to where we can say enough to like harm like 1 dot of resources to them. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I'm gonna have you roll manipulation and finances.
Yeah, it's still sad.
And I'm gonna have him roll wits and finances, which is 6. You can use willpower if you want. It's your call. And we'll roll this every day until it happens, okay?
Okay. I think I'm going to pop a willpower just from the start.
All right. So what's your current willpower at after spending that?
3.
3? Okay. Oh, wow.
Ooh. Well, I have 5 max and I used 2 in this.
Oh, okay. I got you.
3 successes.
And he has only 1 success. So including your willpower, you have a total of 3 successes over him, right? You have 4. He has 1. The difference is 3. So you did a pretty fucking good punch to his reputation now. So that's good, though. That's still, you know what I mean? Tomorrow morning when the market opens up, he's going to be like, what the fuck? We're going to go with Katal first. What are you doing, Katal?
I was going to Elysium, remember?
Yep. You're driving over to the underground. I've already explained the underground. I already told you guys about the setup.
I think it's my first time there, though.
Okay, yeah. You're definitely kind of blown away because it's definitely perhaps, and not in a cheesy like 90s vampire movie kind of way, but perhaps like most popular nightclub, dance club, you know what I mean, in the area. A lot of college students go there. A lot of the yuppies from the top floor. It's like a clear floor where people sit on top of, but it has like furniture, and that's like the Kindred area. So, all right. So you make your way up there. You're kind of shown up there. You don't see too many people there. And by the way, just to clarify, when Annabelle called you, it wasn't like, come now, I need help. You know what I mean? It was basically like, hey, pull your weight. You know, not pull your weight, but you know what I mean? Like start being involved, you know? So it's not like she's standing there waiting for you to get back there because she's not even really there right now. Actually, you only see, one other person there because it's not like vampires go and hang out together every night.
Yeah.
And,
so who's the other person there?
You see Michael Smith. For those of you who don't know, Michael Smith is the Bruja Whip. He is an African-American guy, about 6'2", I would say about 200 and some pounds, but not muscular, you know, kind of soft. You know what I mean? Has kind of a slight double chin, a little girth to him, like he hasn't been starving that much when he was alive. It has a very nice suit, but it's conservative in nature, meaning it's not flashy to show off wealth. It's well cut, but it's more treated more like a military uniform than anything else, meaning the fact that it serves its purpose. It tells the world that he is a man of business and education, but it's not flamboyant. You know, to him, flamboyant would be to have like an off-color shirt, like orange with a tan, you know what I mean? Suit. Like to him, you always have dark colors, white shirt, blue or white tie, you know what I mean? Or something to that effect, to keep it somewhat professional. That's the sense you get him. He talks in a cadence kind of way of talking, that of one who is very educated in public speaking, has a lot of experience in public speaking. Usually when he talks, his pause well thought out, inflection is used at the right time for the right words to kind of get his point across. He's very to the point, like he probably, and you don't know that much about him, but he probably had one political position or another in his past, you know, so, or it could have been a member of a debate team or something to that extent. So you come walking up and you see him, he's sitting there and he sees you coming up and you just see him kind of raise an eyebrow to you. And he gets up and to his middle button on his suit jacket and starts heading towards you. And he starts extending his hand when he's like about 5 feet away, walking out, walking towards you as to shake your hand.
I don't take it and I say, can I help you?
Kind of, you see his hand is left out and he just slowly pulls it back to try to not make it awkward. Yeah, I'd like to have a moment of your time if I could.
Yes, very well.
Yeah, would you like to have a seat or?
Yes, I will.
He motions over and he kind of motions and unbuttons his suit top again and sits down and crosses his legs and cups his hands over his knee. I understand that you've experienced a loss recently. First of all, before any of this, I just want to extend my condolences. I'm not sure how close you were to him. Either way, I think it's deserving, and I think that he served our kind and served our group, and I just want you to know that I appreciate that, and that some of us in the city respect the sacrifice that he gave for that.
Well, it's nice to hear someone say that.
Well, some people don't know how good they have it, truthfully, and that's unfortunate. Compared to what people before we came around had to experience, we are kind of spoiled in our ways, but not all of us are like that, and that's the good news. That's kind of why I wanted to talk to you. How educated are you about our kind and exactly what our group represents, meaning the Camarilla?
I know that basically we're the people who, make sure that we don't run around biting people in the middle of the street, and humans don't hunt us all down.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, and it seems like it's probably second nature to you. You don't know anything else, but yeah, it promotes the Masquerade, gives us traditions that we follow, laws. In return, with our kind following these laws, we are able to live in a prosperous environment like we're able to live in right now, which is the Twin Cities, which for the last, 60 years have been pretty good until recently. And that's why I have a lot of respect for your sire and what he did, because part of the position that he held is a position that ensured that we could continue on with what we wanted to follow in our own life here. And I just want you to know I respect that. So
thank you for your platitudes, but is there a point you have to make?
Wow.
I understand. Well, my point is, with the respect that I gave your sire, I lost a lot of respect for the leader of your clan who left you and Annabelle on their own to fend. And what I frankly believe is shark-infested waters. I just wanted you to know that my clan, we're willing to extend an olive branch to you and Annabelle, and the fact that we will help you bring to justice if you're to find out. And I know you're currently looking, along with the rest of your group, for the people who brought on final death to your sire. And our clan, we're willing to back up whatever move you make once you find out whatever move you want to make once you find out who the killer is and the group of killers, and that you have the full support of our clan. Some of us in our clan, and my clan especially, think that our current leadership might be lacking in the scrutiny and in the concern that should be entailed in the power that they have. Frankly, I think they've become lackadaisical. I think they've become complacent. And I think they don't realize in their comfort that they've been experiencing for the last 55 to 60 years that things are going on around us that very well could have been detected before they got so bad. Meaning that I am a lover. I love the Camarilla. I love what the Camarilla represents. I love the laws that it provides us. I believe that all these laws have a function and purpose. In a way, you can call me conservative in my beliefs on how they should be brought forth. But I also have a value for our kind. And I think that our city is very prosperous. And I do not like the direction that it's heading. And I think the reason that it is getting so bad, especially with the actions of Kimberly Ferris that you were there to see, is because our leadership let it get that bad. And I think it's maybe time a little bit to start reclaiming, maybe diversifying the power structure in the city here. I'm not talking about open revolt. I'm not talking about anything of that extent, because like I said, I love the Camarilla and I love what it represents. But if you do look at the top side of our leadership, there seems to be an overabundance and an overrepresentation of a certain clan. And I think that is probably exactly. I do think that is probably an issue. Again, I think we could work with them and maybe we can educate them and bring it to their attention what exactly they're lacking in. But I also think that we need to show that we can give a unified front where we believe that there should be a change of direction on how things are being done here in the city.
Listen, I have interacted with some members of the Ventru for a while now, but I can say that you can educate them however much you want. It won't reach them. Well, I can say I don't know how the leadership handles itself. I can say that for Ventru, they don't like to be told that they're in the wrong. They like to be the ones that said, this is how I do it. You don't like it? Deal with it. So if you want changes around here, I think you want to put a higher focus on finding out just who thinks similarly before you go to the Ventru.
Yeah, I agree. But also, I think it's even more of a clan issue, more than a clan issue. I think it's a generational issue, or lack of a better term, as they like to say, the post-45 and pre-45 issue. Have you noticed that a lot, I'm not saying all, but a good amount of the post-45ers were embraced for one function of another to return to this culture of ours? That's it. Actually, your clan and Annabelle is the first one to be in some kind of position of power. I don't think it was expected. I honestly don't think that she realizes what she could accomplish there. But I think that's definitely top heavy when it comes to that. So again, would you be willing to accept our position in an alliance of sorts? Not saying that any action needs to take place, but we can just say in the future, a potential alliance. If you need our pull when you find out the people who killed Bugs and they need to be brought to justice, or you want certain actions to be done, that will back you no matter what it is.
I will keep that in mind, but I'm afraid I cannot reach a decision at this point. but I can safely say you have my attention.
Okay, well then that's what I wanted. That's what I'm glad to hear. When that time comes, find me. And you may be contacting me in the future, and I may have different propositions for you that I think you might be interested in also.
All right.
Well, unfortunately, I don't like being in these kind of establishments. They're really not my type, and it seems like it's pretty dead tonight. But I hope you have a good evening.
Hello, folks. Have you ever wished you could have an easy way to find gameplay videos and podcasts, or just media in general that deals with your favorite White Wolf role-playing games? Or have you ever wished you could find a forum to share gameplay that you have recorded, one which wouldn't be drowned out by random posts and discussion, so that your media could get the attention you want? Well, we have the answer for you in a Facebook group we run called White Wolf RPGs Gameplay and Media. The group is specifically ran with the sole intent of it being a one-stop shop for people to view or share media involving the games we all love. We take thorough steps to ensure the page does not become cluttered and is easy to traverse. We are currently over 1,000 members strong, and we are continuing to rapidly grow with new media being shared every day. Stop on by. We hope to see you there.